Coding is changing, and it's changing for the better.
Was Cursor wrong to focus on building their own models?
Cursor's going to build specialized coding models that are going to serve specialized coding tasks, especially for a lot of enterprise users. Like, their models are there for professional coders to do professional work.
The gap between imagination and reality is shrinking faster than ever, thanks to the rise of powerful AI coding agents. With the release of Cursor 3, developers now have a unified environment where these agents can live, collaborate, and execute complex tasks seamlessly. Instead of writing every line of code manually, you can now interact with multiple agents that understand your project, make changes, test them, and even push them toward production. What makes Cursor 3 truly revolutionary is how it blends local and cloud workflows, allowing you to iterate quickly on your machine and then delegate full projects to agents running independently in the cloud. This creates a new way of building software, where developers move into a more creative and strategic role, while AI handles execution. With advancements like Composer 2 and fully autonomous cloud agents, we're entering a world where coding feels less like typing and more like directing a team of intelligent collaborators. OpenAI says everyone should have the right to use AI, and the economy should be rebuilt around it. That means cheaper everyday goods, cures for diseases, a 4-day workweek with the same pay, and a shared fund that gives everyone money from AI profits, though the rich could still get richer. To make up for jobs lost to AI, OpenAI wants to change how we collect taxes, focusing more on investments, company profits, and automation instead of worker paychecks. But there's a scary part too.
There he is, kids! The Shadow Man! Be careful, or he'll steal your poop and show you his fingers!
A powerful AI that can't be stopped if it gets out or learns to copy itself. To prevent that, OpenAI wants strict safety rules for big AI companies, not small startups, clear limits on how governments can use AI, and public records of how AI makes decisions. It's a hopeful but frightening future, and OpenAI wants leaders to start planning now, before AGI shows up without warning.
Meta just dropped something that sounds straight out of sci-fi. It's called Muse Spark, and it's not just another chatbot. This thing can analyze, think, and even collaborate with itself.
So I put it to the test by showing it a video of me doing bicep curls and prompted it to find the flaws in my form. It found that my elbow drifts forward, momentum from the hips and lower back is wrong, incomplete range and tempo, shoulder and core position is off, and a whole bunch of other problems. It went on to...
Instead of one AI answering your question, Muse Spark can spawn multiple agents that think in parallel and come up with better answers. Meta calls it contemplating mode, and it's already competing with top-tier models. But here's where it gets interesting. This is just step one toward what Meta calls personal superintelligence, meaning an AI that understands everything around you. It can analyze images, help you fix your workout form, explain your food, even troubleshoot real-world problems, like a smart assistant on steroids. Behind the scenes, Meta rebuilt their entire AI system to make it cheaper, faster, and way more efficient than before, meaning they can scale this thing like crazy. This isn't just an upgrade, it's Meta quietly entering the superintelligence race.
Disney has created a new generation of theme park robots, an enchanted walking snowman named Olaf. And inside their secret Imagineering research and development lab, he's full of personality and movement.
Fall down.
Unlike static animatronics, Olaf glistens like wet snow thanks to iridescent fibers woven into his costume. But the real challenge was teaching a robot to walk like a cartoon character. Engineers used NVIDIA's technology to train Olaf in simulation, where machine learning helped him handle real-world bumps and obstacles, and they collaborated with NVIDIA and Google DeepMind on the Newton physics engine for accuracy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Olaf.
Animators even help shape his training data so his signature snowman shuffle matches the movies. Controlled by an operator, Olaf talks with input from voice actor Josh Gad and can follow scripts for shows, though his speech capabilities will expand over time.
It was because of physics, using this Newton solver that runs on top of NVIDIA Warp that we jointly developed with Disney, and with DeepMind that made it possible for you to be able to adapt to the physical world.
I'm a snowman, not a snowplopedia.
Olaf will first meet guests on March 29th at Disneyland Paris's new World of Frozen Land and later at Hong Kong Disneyland. Anthropic has just confirmed it's working on a brand new AI model called Claude Mythos, but the way we found out wasn't planned. A massive leak caused by a simple configuration mistake exposed nearly 3,000 internal files, including a draft revealing the model's capabilities. Codenamed Capybara, this AI is said to be even more powerful than their current top-tier Opus models, marking a whole new level in performance. According to the leaked documents, Mythos dramatically outperforms previous models in coding, reasoning, and most notably, cybersecurity. And that's where things get concerning. Anthropic warns this AI could be so advanced that it may exploit vulnerabilities faster than humans can defend against them. Because of this, early access is being limited to cybersecurity experts to prepare for what's coming. Ironically, the same company worried about AI security just leaked its own next-gen model due to human error. Whether this is the future of AI or a glimpse of new risks, one thing is clear: Claude Mythos could change everything.
To truly understand the universe, we have to explore it, which means we must accelerate humanity's future by extending consciousness to the stars. That's why Elon Musk announcing the most epic chip-building endeavor in history, a project that will take things to a level most people aren't even contemplating yet. We aspire to become a galactic civilization, turning science fiction into science fact, making Star Trek, Asimov, and Heinlein real. Right now, we capture only a tiny fraction of the sun's energy. Even a terawatt of compute is just a first step. But by combining the forces of SpaceX, Tesla, and XAI, Musk aims to achieve scale power in space, build massive payload capacity with Starship, and create a terawatt of solar and compute. This will allow us to become a multi-planet species, with cities on the Moon and Mars, and eventually ships to other star systems. The future we want is one of amazing abundance, where anyone can sail through the rings of Saturn, because with AI and robotics, if you can dream it, you can have it.
Figma is redefining how teams turn big ideas into real products. Instead of working in isolated tools, designers and developers can now brainstorm, design, and build together in one shared space.
And with Figma Make, you can take something that you've designed in Figma, or you could just prompt yourself to create a coded prototype or a coded site. Now,
Figma allows teams to create scalable design systems with reusable components and brand assets, ensuring everyone stays consistent and aligned. It also makes collaboration effortless by letting organizations share templates for everything from social media posts to full product layouts. One of its most powerful features is Dev Mode, where developers can access and code snippets all in one place, eliminating guesswork and speeding up production. With the addition of its MCP server, Figma even integrates directly into coding workflows, bringing design context into development like never before.
And so where MCP comes in is being able to, you can take that data and bring it over to your code base, and then you can use your agentic coding tools to make sure that it's written the way the rest of the code in your code base is.
This is your tech rundown for the day, delivered at full speed.
Microsoft has just released Harrier OSS v1, a new family of multilingual embedding models that could seriously change how AI understands and retrieves information. The lineup includes 270 million, 0.6 billion, and a massive 27 billion parameters, and all of them achieved state-of-the-art results on the multilingual MTEB v2 benchmark. What makes this release especially interesting is that it moves away from traditional models like BERT and instead adopts a decoder-only architecture similar to modern large language models. Instead of analyzing text in both directions, Harrier processes it sequentially and uses something called last token pooling, where the final token represents the entire input, followed by L2 normalization for consistency. But one of the biggest upgrades is the 32K token context window, which allows developers to embed much larger documents. On top of that, the model uses an instruction-based system, meaning you actually guide the AI with a short task description before your query to get the best results. Overall, Harrier OSS v1 is a huge step forward for open-source AI, especially in next-gen RAG applications. A brand new AI model just quietly took the #1 spot, and almost nobody noticed. According to Artificial Analysis, Xiaomi's Mimo V2 Pro is now ranked the top model in its price category, crushing the competition with a score of 49, while the average sits at just 13. What makes this even more surprising is that Xiaomi hasn't even officially announced it yet. The model supports an insane 1 million token context window and outputs up to 32,000 tokens, putting it among the most powerful AI systems available today, and it's currently free. On OpenRouter, a mysterious model called Hunter Alpha has been dominating usage, processing over 500 billion tokens per week, and evidence suggests it's actually Mimo V2 Pro. There's even a multimodal version, Mimo V2 Omni, capable of handling text, images, audio, and video. If all of this is true, Xiaomi may have just entered the AI race in a massive way without saying a word.